Hello there, lads and lassies. It's Danny Stewart for BassJapanDirect.com with another naked sound review, and today I've got a rather rare Tokai PB60. So this is the one with the all-in-one maple neck and the brass saddled bridge and the Goto GB2 tuning pegs. This one's playing really nicely at the moment. That's just with the tone down, of course. Yeah, it plays really nicely. It sounds great. The tone up. Yeah, so it's got a really good, clear, snappy tone to it. Yeah, it sounds quite throaty and focused because it's got quite a. This is a Sen body, and the thing about the 60 is that it's a two-piece Sen body, not three-piece, and the neck is all in one. Of course, got a bone nut, 90mm string pitch. The nut width is like 40. I think that's 42mm if I'm not mistaken. Rule out. It's not on the caliper, but yeah, that's it's 41 or 42. So it's somewhere between a traditional P and a jazz bass, somewhere in the middle, and a thin C grip. And it's a great bass. It plays fantastically well. The only problem with this one is on the back, it's got an open saw. Well, it's not open actually, but obviously it had been played a lot and had a lot of buckle rash on the back. It's been treated so that it doesn't get moisture damage into it. But yeah, cosmetically, that sort of it's a bit of a bummer cosmetically. But other than that, though, cosmetically, it would be, if it wasn't for that, it would be like, yeah, B, maybe B plus. It's got a little bit of yeah, it's obviously had a little bit of humidity damage. There's peeling on the nickel plating on the knobs. It's all original. The only thing that I've done is the truss nut was the original hexa wrench type. Sorry, not hexa wrench. The plus driver type, and that was not. It didn't want to budge. So I took it out. I've put in a new truss nut, which is a hexa wrench type, and I deliberately put in a longer one, so it's got more traction. And yeah, it's got a lot more traction, and actually, yeah, it's if I tighten it up more, it's still got room on it there. I've also made a very slight fluted trench. That's still fine. We can give it even more. It will choke out eventually. Yeah, it's starting to. yeah, now the action is like really smooth. So yeah, the truss is not ideal. Like, it does work, but because it's not ideal. Oh, there we go. Starting to get a little bit choky down there. So this is probably optimal. Yes, but because of that, I don't really want to sell it with the warranty or anything. So it's a kind of sold as is. Now these go for quite a lot of money because they're relatively rare. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm listing this for just a little bit more than what I bought it for, because, you know, I've done a bit of work on cleaning it up and everything, and yeah, I mean, it plays well as it is now. It'll probably play even better in a different climate. If it's in a colder climate, it's probably going to flatten the neck out even more. But as it is, I mean, that's a pretty nice setup. It's just basically the neck will go pretty flat, but then that's it. That's max. It won't go to a point where it goes convex. You know, like if it's got a really healthy truss with lots of life left in it, it'll go convex, right? But I mean, this is from the late 70s, so it's doing pretty well considering it's vintage. Yeah, no, that's all right. That's all right. Now it's going convex. So, but yeah, I mean, I just don't want to. I don't want to guarantee this because it's not like ideal. It's good. It's fine. It plays. But I just don't want to. I don't want to ship this out with a warranty or guarantee or anything. So it's what you see is what you get, and yeah, I'd say it's in a very playable state. It sounds fantastic. The pickups and everything appears to be all original. The bridge is all original. Yeah, and judging by the neck plate, I believe this is late 70s. It's the old Noodle logo, and like I said, it's a two-piece Sen body. So yeah, it's a very nice bass. And these, you know, if they're in like perfect working order, these go for like maybe around 100,000 yen, something like that now. But yeah, I'll accept a bit less than that, just a bit more than what I actually paid for it myself. And yeah, I think whoever buys it will probably be pretty pleased with it. And I also think that here in Japan right now it's starting to warm up in early spring, and but it is still quite dry. I think when it gets somewhere which is a bit colder, the neck's probably gonna flatten out itself naturally because of the climate. So you'll probably be able to achieve even better playability at the other end, you know, outside of Japan, I think. So I mean, it's very good. can still even go lower on the bridge actually. Let's just see. There's room on the bridge. Actually plenty of room. I'm just going to take it down a turn on each and see what we get. It might start bumming out in the top frets now though. Yeah, it starts to bum out in the top frets a little bit. Although I think with a little bit of fine tweaking, that'll be pretty damn good. Yeah, that's a little bit too low for its liking. Anyway, I think that's pretty low. Anyway, it feels very comfortable. Just check it. Yeah, that's 1.5 millimeters. That's 1.5 millimeters. So I mean, that's actually. That's actually perfectly acceptable. It's just, you know, I can't guarantee how it's going to respond at the other end. I do think it's going to be better though, probably outside of Japan. So anyway, there you go, guys. That's the Tokai TPB60 from the late 70s. I think this is 1978 or maybe 19. It's maybe or maybe this is 80. I don't know. Anyway, it's around that era. It's old. It's old, and it's yeah, it's a great bass. So I hope you consider it. It's linked down below in the description and also in the carousel on this video. You'll see the Shopify link, and comes with it's just a generic kind of gig bag. And wrenches. I always supply wrenches and stuff, and a care guide, cleaning cloth and whatnot. Alright, that'll do it, guys. Thanks again for watching, and if you find my channel useful, videos informative in any way, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Cheers, see you again soon.